Hey guys, it's Tokyo Rob here. Okay, so here's the deal. The title is probably going to be something along the lines of, this is the best everyday carry backpack that you can have. I'm just going to put that, but honestly, the everyday carry backpack, streamer backpack that you can have, it's basically whatever you think you can handle, you can carry, and you can have. But I'm going to put this as a very simple solution for a very easy to go, to take, to travel anywhere, to stream with, okay? So, first thing we're gonna go over is that this is a hip pack. It's basically a fanny pack, but you can use it on, it's comfortable enough that you can use it on your hip. It's got like this little foam thing right here, but you can use anything. And if it fits, it fits. But I came up with it. I will put all the links in the description below. But yeah, it works for me. Next thing I'm going to talk about here is called a gridded. Now the reason why you need this is because it is just the perfect size to fit, I'm going to show you, to fit in this pocket right here. And then you can close it. And then you've got everything all nice and tidy in here. Okay, but I'm going to take it out for now so I can show you guys. But basically this is what it is, grid it. This right here is a USB-C adapter. With it comes a pass-through charge, a PD charge on this side, and it's rated to, don't quote me on it, maybe I'll correct in the description below, 100 watts. And the reason why that's important is because if you're going to be charging devices or multiple devices, you're going to need quite a bit of power to go in through that port right there. Otherwise, everything is going to charge very slow. The other side is a USB-C. And the reason why you use USB-C is because that's going to go into your mic, basically. You need that for your mic, the brain of your microphone, but you don't have to use it for the mic. And there's also other devices other than this. I recently helped out another streamer with a different one that's smaller, and it has been working pretty well for them. It was based off a recommendation and research, so I will also add that down to the list if you want something that's a little bit smaller. This is from Anker. I use a lot of Anker products because of their reliability, but also I use this for other things. So for me, it's not just for streaming. I'm actually not a big streamer, but I do help out streamers, certain streamers with their setups and tech gear and how to consolidate all their stuff. Okay, so that's the two most important things. You have one that connects into the brain of your microphone, if you're using a microphone. I'm gonna put a couple microphones down below. Tested all of them, they all work very good. The cheapest one that I'm going to put on the list is possibly my best recommendation for streaming, because for streaming you don't need the quality to be like super high, you just need it to be good enough. And then the other one is going to go into your battery pack, and basically that's going to charge all your stuff. This USB-C cable comes with a USB-C that comes out of it, and this is what's going to connect into your phone. Now I know you can IRL stream with a LiveU and using the Sony Cam, GoPro, you can use other stuff, but I think the setup is going to be more geared towards the everyday streamer, people who usually sit between 70 views or even 0 views to 300, 500, but you know, I've seen even higher tier streamers using their phones. The benefit of it is that it's easy to take anywhere you go, and phones these days are really good quality with how they show everything on the camera. In fact, the phone I'm using to film this video is not even an expensive phone, and I'm going to show you what it is. My real phone is a Samsung 23 Ultra, but I am not using this to record this video. I am using a I'll put it in the description. It's one of those cheaper Samsung phones. Hey guys, it's me from the future, just to tell you that I found out what brand this phone is, and it's a Samsung A54 phone, and it's quite good. I don't think it's very expensive, so I'll put the price and let you guys know. But yeah, let me know what you think the quality is. I'm just using the selfie cam. And the selfie cam is actually the same as the Samsung 23 Ultra, with more megapixels, actually. I think it's the same one the 22 Ultra was using. Don't quote me on that, but as you can tell, the quality is really good. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that it's important that when you're looking for a phone, you get one with 5G, because you're going to need that for SIM cards. I'm also going to have like a SIM card guide for when you're going to, say, Japan for SIM cards. But anyways, we'll leave that for another video. Back to the current video. So this is going to go into here. Now you might be worried because the cable is a bit short, but not to worry. I do have an extension cable, and the extension cable plugs in like so. You see? Boom. And then that is going to go into your phone, and everything's going to be connected nice and tidy via USB-C. You're going to be charging it. You're going to have a microphone attached to it, and you can even have other things attached to it. So anyways, the beautiful thing about all of this is that it goes into a small little bag. So you don't need to have a full-on gunrun backpack, LiveU backpack, or anything of that sort. You can just have a hip pack, and that'll be good enough to stream for a couple hours. Now, if you're pulling streaming hours of like 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, obviously this setup might be a little bit too small for you, and maybe you're watching the wrong video, because this is geared more for the people who just want to take their phone, stream a couple hours, end stream, keep going, enjoy their trip or whatever. And there's quite a few streamers that do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm going to show you guys the battery I use. You can use a smaller battery, half this size, but this is the one I have. It's an Anker Power Core 3. It's got 26,000, the battery size, however you say that, kilowatts or whatever, and it outputs at 87 watts. I said the cables were rated to 100 watts. I think this cable specifically, the U-Green cable, is rated at 65 watts. The reason why that's important is because if you don't have the wattage necessary to output enough battery, your phone's just going to charge really slow, and you might be draining more than you are actually charging. So that's why it's important. Again, I'll put all this in the links below. You can check it out. But yeah, so this is the Anker Power Core. I have this battery, and the reason why it's good is because it has 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-As. While it's maybe a little bit overkill for what you need for this, better to have more than less, I say. But like I said, if you don't need all that, I do have this one. I don't recommend it. I mean, I love it, but really it's more of a splurge than an actual necessity. I will put the lower capacity battery down below, and that's good enough to stream for, I don't know, maybe a good 4 hours, 5 hours, depending. But it's fairly good. So if you're planning on just streaming 4 or 5 hours, might as well just go with that. But this one I like. This one's about the same storage as the one I just showed you. It's from Shark Geek, and you've probably seen it if you've been looking at batteries, but it's basically a see-through battery. It's quite slim. I really like it. I only need the one USB-C, and then it has a USB-A. But this is really all I need for my purposes. And if you want to see it on the Grid-It, I'm putting it on the Grid-It right now. It would go like this, and this will be your basically your streaming gunrun backpack, all in this small little storage space. So like I said, you have one cable right here that's going to go into your USB-C. That's going to look something like this, connected here, and then you're going to have the brain also hanging around here, and then you can just clamp it down. I won't show you it yet because I'm using it currently to record this video. But yeah, there's a couple of microphones I mentioned before. The one I'm using is from Anker Work. It's quite good. You know, I'm promoting all these Anker products. If Anker sees this, or if this video does pretty well, hit me up with a sponsorship. Maybe we can work something out. No. But yeah, this is the mic. I've been using this mic the whole video, so you can see the quality from there. Didn't really quite test it out, just opened it up, put it on, and started streaming. But you can change decibels and all that, and you can really do that with all the mics. But yeah, so this is the bag. You put it in like so, battery in first, squish it in, Boom. Okay. And it looks like so. So, and then you have space to put other stuff in here, which is why I like this bag a lot. So I'm going to show you it with it on, basically the basic stuff. Here, let me show you the inside real quick. But this is the inside right here and how it looks. So, pretty good, pretty tidy. You can also have, there's enough storage in here that you can even have more backpacks if you want. So it's not even a problem. But look, this is the bag. So I'm gonna go ahead, flip it on. Boom. This is the bag. I like to wear it like this. It's really, really low key. No one can tell you're using it. You can have the cable right here. This is it. And basically, if I wasn't using my current setup right now, this is what I would have with my selfie stick. And you can extend it all the way, like so. And yeah, so that's pretty much the setup. It's really not much else to say about it other than like it's pretty comfortable. You can't tell I'm using it. See, the strap is here. You just hide it. Doesn't need to be flapping around. But yeah, this is the setup. This is how it looks like walking around. So you can see, you can hear me. This is also a good test for the microphone too. See how well it sounds. But yeah, so this is the setup. And like I said, use it as a fanny pack. Some people like to use it as that. I'm not a big fan of the fanny pack, but you can also use it on your back, like so, and it's pretty good. So yeah, guys, this is the everyday carry bag for a streamer. Yeah, I don't know, it's a natural fit for me. I'm also a full-time LEO, and it just feels very natural to have it as a setup, especially on my right side. So yeah, guys, anyways, this has been the best backpack you can use for streaming, especially if you're up and coming. You may not use it, but it at least gives you some ideas into what you can use, especially for this hot summer. And that way you don't have to carry a heavy, hot backpack and 90-degree weather, 100%, 120% humidity. So yeah, guys, anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.